Hey guys, another video from the old Japanese farmhouse for the Buying a House in Japan playlist. Some of you might remember this scene from the Typhoon video that we did recently, showing you a Japanese typhoon, and it gave this bamboo grove a good pounding. So when it finished, we had to look at doing something about tidying it up. It had broken lots of the bamboo off, brought it down so we couldn't get to our hose anymore, just generally made a mess of it. So we thought we'd do something about tidying it up. So we found ourselves an unskilled labourer, and then we decided we'd give him a truck, and because it's Japan we had to give him a pair of white gloves, and then he probably needed something to cut the bamboo with, so we gave him a saw and off he went. So some people have been asking when we're going to do more Japanese farmhouse videos and unskilled labourer videos and so on, which is cool, but most of the stuff that happens around the farmhouse is like this. It's not terribly interesting stuff, you know. Some of the renovations that were done early on with big changes being made, before and after changes being made, was sort of reasonably interesting to some people, but most of the stuff that goes on here is sort of like this, so it's not terribly interesting. The only reason we got away with this one, we thought, was because it's bamboo and it's after a typhoon, so it's a bit of a Japanese style thing. So it's really to satisfy the people who've been asking for old farmhouse videos, basically. Some people seem to enjoy the before and after shots and so on. So a couple of tips about trimming bamboo. A couple of things about bamboo that we didn't know before. One is, if you're cutting it off, it's good to cut it off as close to the ground as possible, because we found as we got into the middle of it that there was a lot of bits that had grown, they'd been cut off a metre or so off the ground, and then they'd sprouted, which was making it so messy. But that also was a whole heap in there that had died. So the first thing we learnt was good to cut bamboo off close to the ground. Second thing is, you shouldn't go into a bamboo grove like that wearing zori, so wearing open shoes like that, because there's mukade in there, there's centipedes in there. So I've showed you the centipedes before on the nature playlist. They're big and they've got a really nasty bite and they move really fast, so that's not appropriate attire to be wearing in there. So yeah, bamboo's hard work. We were surprised at the volume. We thought one truckload would do it, but with the bamboo, and also there's a persimmon tree there to the left that you can just see behind the truck, and that's just been dropping inedible persimmons. Kaki, Japanese people call persimmons kaki, and it's just been dropping inedible kaki all over the ground and making a mess. So the unskilled labourer cut that down as well. So it was 2 loads. It ended up being 2 truckloads just to get it to that point there. So quite surprising, the volume. So we gave it a pretty good hammering because it grows back. Bamboo grows so fast. We wanted to keep enough there to give us some shade in the afternoon. As you can see, this is the late afternoon sun, so we need the bamboo there for shade. So I wanted to keep enough there for shade, but as we're getting to the end of summer, we thought we'd give it a good hammering, and then we know that in spring next year it'll come back again and get thick again, because this bamboo grows like nothing. So we need it across the front there, one for the sun and the second for privacy from the street. So that's why we've left it sort of just enough for that. So that's what it looked like in the morning, and that's what it looked like 8 hours later. Good to put the unskilled labourer to work. Did an unskilled job, but anyway, that's his thing. So there you are, another video from the old Japanese farmhouse. More videos coming soon.